Time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Washington Nationals and the Tampa Bay Rays. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Geyer ranging forward, one down. Martin Prado will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, you look at his batting average this season, it's really kind of unexpectedly poor because you know he's a good hitter.
Bases are empty, one man out. Slapped hard the opposite way, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number two. Yoenis Cespedes gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Lays off 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Geyer moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Kevin Kiermaier comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. This one's flared toward left center. Here comes Cespedes. 1 away. Stepping in, Brandon Geyer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he lays off there, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. This is in the air to right. Moving under it, Johnson. 2 gone. Evan Longoria gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of set and got.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Kendrys Morales makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Kendrys Morales.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Pierce in foul ground, 1 away. Striding into the box, Wilson Ramos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Just missing here, 2-0. Three and 0 now. Skied into straightaway right. Geyer has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Daniel Murphy into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kiermaier on the run. And that ends the inning. Steve Pearce strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Espinosa to his right. He has it. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time. Logan Forsythe will get his first cuts here. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Steven Souza gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that misses ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire. Jason Worth leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. This is line to left. Oh, and this goes right past him. Coming to the plate now, Edgar Lopez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And this one gets away. But fortunately here, no advance. The 1-0 delivery. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. 1-2. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Danny Espinosa steps into the box. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Out in front of that one may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Reed Johnson will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
In the dirt here, and he is in there. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Martin Prado stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that... Corey Dickerson digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
For the Rays, designated hitter, Corey.
And that's in there for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And another foul ball. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Espinoza is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Tim Beckham stands in.
The shortstop, Tim Beckham.
Chopped weakly to the left. To his right, Prado. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning. Hank Conger digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Kevin Kiermaier will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
Cespedes going back. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around third and being waved on home. And not in time as the run scores. Brandon Geyer is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Now a look and a throw back to second. Back in standing. 2 out here and a runner at second. Line drive to left. Worth is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Leading off the inning, Yoenis Cespedes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Settling in now, Kendrys Morales. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Wilson Ramos is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And this one's in the dirt. But fortunately here, no advance. 1-2, here it comes. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. The tag, and he is out. On to Pierce, it's a double play, and the inning is over. Evan Longoria is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Third baseman, number 3.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Swing and a liner, but foul. Line toward the gap in left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Steve Pierce stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Here's a high pop-up. Prado is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Logan Forsythe is at the plate now. Flied out at his first at-bat. Gonzalez comes set. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Outside, 3-0 now. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Cespedes going back on it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now in the box, Steven Souza. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Corey Dickerson gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Hit to first. Morales is there. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Daniel Murphy heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Daniel Murphy.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2. Gets a small piece near the plate. Conger gonna have to hurry, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Jason Worth, the hitter now, 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Beckham comes up with it. On to first, and Worth is set down. There are 2 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Edgar Lopez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Hit hard to short. Beckham has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Tim Beckham comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
The shortstop, Tim Beckham.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cespedes is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Hank Conger. He reached on a single in his first try.
Hank Conger.
A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Gonzalez is ready. Here's the 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 1 run, 4 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Hit on the ground to short. Espinosa's up with it. On to first, and there are 2 down. Kevin Kiermaier steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Kevin Kiermaier.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Danny Espinosa, and they'll need him to get something going here. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Reed Johnson will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Hit back up the middle. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. Martin Prado will step forward now. Lined out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
He's made good contact in his first 2 at-bats, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Geyer, and the inning is over. Brandon Geyer will start things out here for the Rays, to be followed on deck by Evan Longoria.
Right fielder, Brandon Geyer.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Oh, and he couldn't help himself there as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's back to 2-1 now. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Leadoff man retired, and that'll bring in the powerful third baseman, Evan Longoria. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And this is lined hard to deep left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Steve Pearce will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Line to left. Worth is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Two-0 pitch on the way. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And the count will be full. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Kendrys Morales. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So striding in, Wilson Ramos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out. So stepping in, Daniel Murphy, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away. Jason Worth comes to the plate in a great spot. Tying run at third, but a ball to the outfield could give his guys the lead.
And guys, we all know that at this point in the ball game, this late, it's moments like...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Logan Forsythe steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Yusmeiro Petit will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Yusmeiro Petit.
This is flared right back over the mound. Throw on by Espinoza takes care of him for the first out. Steven Souza steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2-0 now. One out, nobody on. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. Prado takes it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Corey Dickerson will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Edgar Lopez comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Kiermaier over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Danny Espinoza stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier over to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out. Reed Johnson will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Liner towards second, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Martin Prado stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no fault.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Tim Beckham digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. First pitch of the at-bat.
The shortstop.
This is in the air now for the left fielder, Worth. 1 pitch, 1 away. Hank Conger will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Cespedes, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Up next for Tampa
Kevin
Bay.
Kiermaier takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Cespedes on the move. And that's the second out of the inning. And even with 2 outs now, they won't risk running on that arm out there as he's forced to sit tight at third base.
The right fielder, number 5.
Brandon Geyer strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third. Cespedes waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Yoenis Cespedes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Brad Boxberger is on now to try to close things.
Number 26, Brad Boxberger.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. The trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Taken high and deep to right. Geyer going back on it, still going back. He makes the catch, a great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kendrys Morales. He singled his last time up, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. And he lays off ball four. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Wilson Ramos comes to the plate now with the tying run at first. So he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. First delivery to him on the way. Into the seats, 0-1. Runner at first here, one man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Daniel Murphy stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And it's quickly 0-2. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went up.